truth about refining. Welcome back to another Bit Legends video, fellas. It's been a minute, but I gotta do some refining. I want to film this, and I want to show you guys a part of the game that a lot of you folk that are not at end game are not checking out yet. So a lot of talk about should refining change, how should it change, how could the system be improved, like all new things added to any game. Those are the things that we look at. So let's jump into it. Hopefully you can see it. 41 million gold up there at the top. My goal is to get my back piece from 11 to 15, and then get my helmet from 12, I think it is, to 15. Let's just get into it. I'm already thinking about what other videos I need to be doing. We got the 1.0.3 patch coming out, and I want to cover all the things, and there's a lot of things to cover. So first thing, we got a fail. Honestly, as long as we don't get any -1s, I'll be emotionally okay. Hey, we got a +1, there we go, got some speed on there. I'm actually not gonna refine. I'm gonna leave a little bit more speed on my tank now that we're playing NG, but I'll talk about that in another time. So we got +0, +1, +0. And since the success rate there is about 1/3, we should be seeing an upgrade every 3. I think it should show if you're able to go down a level, which is true. You can go down 1, 2, or 3 levels, believe it or not, as soon as you are around refinement level 10. You can go either up by 1, up by 0, down by 1, down by 2, down by 3, and I think it should show those as well on there, the percentages. But anyways, all right, so more agility, which I'm actually okay with, and I know it's called speed stat, but you have speed bonus and speed stat. It's a little bit confusing. Oh, I don't even want to continue. Why does it always go to agility? Does it always go to like the lowest stat, or is it just trolling me because I'm a tank? But hey, we're okay with it. Wow. The moment you want to film something, it gives you options. So we've exited out there. I want to go back to the other piece. So that is 14. And this is 12. Let's go back here. I actually hate this helmet. I think it's got horrible bonus. It just got dodge on there. It's garbo, but it gives me the 5-piece. Okay, so there we go. So we lost, or we didn't lose. We got +0. Okay, I'll accept a +0. Another +0. We're still definitely within the normal limits of what the success rate was, and we get one there. So this is actually a pretty good run so far. I don't want to jinx it. It really hurts when your refines happen. God, we're so lucky right now. Oh, I feel like if I post this video at this point, it's gonna make everybody else feel bad. But that RNG is so good, I don't even know what I was trying to say. So they're both at 14. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna say. It hurts the most when your failures happen at the higher levels, because as you can tell, the gold cost has gone up a ton. And if we were to lose one, which statistically is probably going to happen in this video, I'm so scared. Another +0. Then that would absolutely hurt since we're at a higher level now. If you lose one at 10, it's bad. Ooh, we got that 15, boys. And it kept agility low. But yeah, the higher level costs more, hurts more, etc. You lose a level at 10, it's a pain in the butt, but you get it back. It's not a big deal. You lose a level at like 15, 16, 17, like some of these horror stories I've been hearing. Terrifying. Terrifying. And I'm wondering if I get this, will it get me over 7K? Oh my gosh, that was the easiest. That was the easiest refine I've ever done. I actually expected to run through all 41 million and barely get there. Oh. I kind of want to re-roll this one because the stamina is so high. Let's look at these stats and see what the heck's going on with the character. I don't know why I opened this. Oh, I want to see total stats. So we definitely crushed 7K stats. We definitely crushed that. That's pretty messy. And then the main reason for that is because we have Thunder and Fury. Let's not forget that. It's like at least 300 more total stats than anybody else wearing similar gear. But man, look at that. So not going to reforge that because reforging Thunder and Fury costs like 500,000 gold. So I'm just going to leave that and never touch that forever. I'm okay having some agility there. I'm fine with that. That's such a cool low roll that I don't want to mess with it, honestly. This one I probably could because the attack stat's low. Ideally, what would happen here is I would lose stamina. I'm okay with having speed or not having speed, honestly, either way, for NG reasons. And then here, I could re-roll that. Let's do a couple re-rolls because this all happens so fast. Yeah, I could re-roll those last little pieces and we'll just see where it ends up. So we're leaving that, but I want to get my stamina down a touch, and I'll take any other stat. If we get attack stat, where am I going to re-roll? How do we do this again? I think I just click on Reforge. Yeah, attack stat means my pet does more. Speed means I give more SP because we're rocking NG now. If you guys missed that, let's see. I should actually read these too, but whenever you use SP, you have a 75% chance to restore 20 SP for a random ally whose SP is not full. So that's kind of awesome. And then more turns, more SP, I guess. There's also something else here. Is there like a shielding one that if I attack somebody, I give shielding? Or is that in this line? That's over here. Upon dealing damage, generates shield equal. Yeah, tanks don't get that. Tanks don't get that. We were talking about that earlier. The whole purpose of being NG right now is to have system override, to do it on Guild Boss 5, which is, we've seen some progress with that. It hasn't been a complete slam dunk yet, but we've definitely seen some gains using this thing. And then since we're going to be here, we're going to give some folks some SP, and if we have a little more SP for ourselves, we can use system override a little bit more freely. Unfortunately, we can't fit this into the build. Shielding for yourself and an ally, that'll be kind of cool, but it ain't in there. The problem with NG, I've always said this, is all the cool stuff spread over 3 lines. So you're going to miss out on a third of that cool stuff, but this is a video about refining and stuff, so let's get back. All right, we're leaving that alone, and we are, this one, I'll do a couple reforges. Just give me something juicy. Too much stamina. Basically, at this point, I'll accept anything with rather low stamina. Still not there. Kind of wish I could. Can I just stay on that same page and hit it? Give me something. That is the highest stamina I've ever seen on an item. I'm gonna leave that for now. In the future, I might roll that off, but I kind of want to see how that's gonna go. And then here, is that okay? And here, 400, that's a lot of stamina. Let's actually see how much I've got right now before we do something. I don't really want to drop under 2K right now. Maybe I'll leave it like that. 2K stam. How much hit point percentage do I have? Hit point percentage. They move stuff around a little bit, but it's actually better than it was before. Okay, so 78.5. Let's do a little bit of quick maths. It's not really quick maths because I'm going to type it up. So stamina times 8 is how much hit points you have. We have 16.5 thousand, and then if we multiply that down by 1. We have just under 30,000. Just under 30,000 hit points. And Guild Boss 5 has an attack that hits for 10,000 true damage plus a little bit extra. I think we have plenty. We have plenty. So I can keep screwing around. Let's get this stamina down a little bit. We're tanky enough. So, meh. I really don't want to lose a tax stat. If I get my tax stat over 4K, I'd feel very good about that for whatever reason. Woo! That's a speedy boy right there. We might leave that on for this week. Didn't want my tax stat to go down, but you know what? I think that's okay. And let's go back. Last piece to re-roll. I think it's this one. I'm willing to get my stamina down even a little bit more. Let's actually go back and do the math real quick. Because we're 1812, we lost 200. 1812. So we're 25.8K. I think I'm okay with that, man. I think we can go down a little bit more. And if it's bad, I'll just re-roll it again. These aren't perfect rolls, so if I have to come back and do it, I'm just wasting gold. It's not that big of a deal. Bang. there it is. There it is. So all the tanks that have tried the speed build, not all, but most of them, have complained about it in various ways. The main issue is that, yeah, you can run raids, you can run guild boss, all that kind of stuff, but if you do ordeal 16s and your attack stat is too low, or your stats, you have too much speed, it's a big old pain in the butt, man. It's a big old pain in the butt. And, you know, we gotta be thinking about some solo content. But anywho, I do think I have enough attack stat for when I'm using Ricky in PvP and in ordeals. I have enough damage there. Hopefully going from whatever speed I had a minute ago, I think we had like 600, 800, something like that, to this is pretty good. And of course, if I don't like it, I can just reroll, drop that speed off there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Drop that speed. But one of these days, I'm gonna take like 1200 of the speed, put it straight into my attack stat, and just murk stuff. But we're gonna keep theory crafting until we get Guild Boss 5 on farm, and this might be part of how we do it. So there you go. Honestly, I intended on having this be a documentation of the craziness that can happen with the refines, but we were extremely lucky today. My goodness. I've gotten -1 like 3 times in a row. I've had guildies get -3 just off one hit. It's pretty bad. So I'll count myself extremely lucky. And in the future, I'll be making some minions. Doing some minions. I'm trying to get some of those minion boosts. Honestly, you know, I'll give you a little teaser. Let's go over here. So you boys know that I started running some of the legendary minions. You know, the God of Swords, Poseidon Shark, Zeus Burb, Orbit. I'm kind of interested in the Eliminating Angel, aka Annihilation Angel, and Zilla, kind of interested there. And I run Sword Envoy from time to time. However, with the new bonuses, man, I might have to go back to the old Dream Team, the Final Mech, the Moonlight. Look at that. He just, without me doing anything, because he was already +10, he got damage, speed, hit points, damage, and if I put some more minions on this guy, which I think I've got enough to make 3 more, I could just go and catch a couple more, I could put some more speed on him. And then I need to do the math to see, would he be better than those legendaries? I think the reason why he might not be, even though they're not stabled, is because the bonus percentages on the legendaries is so good. So who knows? I'm gonna run a bunch of raids, and I'll go math that out. We'll go figure that out. That's yeah, we'll figure that out. As always, boys, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.